Okay guys, in this video I'll show you how I personally run my Facebook and Instagram ads directly to seller, and it's always converting. So for the sake of this tutorial, I will be using my Chrome browser. So why I am using my Chrome browser for this tutorial is something I'm gonna tell you in this video. So here on my Chrome browser, I will go ahead and type Meta Ads Manager. Meta Ads Manager. This is it here, this first one. So I've been using it almost every day. That's why it popped up. Now this is what my interface looks like, and it is looking this tiny because my desktop site is on. So looking at the top right hand side here, I can see 3 dots. I have clicked on the 3 dots. If you want to achieve same result, so you may want to put your phone in desktop site. If you do not put your phone in desktop site, there are some certain features that you might not have access to. So this is it. At this point, I'll go ahead and click on this first one. So because my interface is actually very tiny, I'll have to read out everything I'll be using, so that as you're doing it alongside with me, if you see those things, you know the right ones to click on. So I'll be clicking on this first one here. This first one says Ads Manager / Meta for Business. So at this point, I've gone ahead to click on Ads Manager / Meta for Business, and it has brought me to this interface. So at this point, I'll go ahead and click on Go to Ads Manager. Go to Ads Manager. I have gone ahead to click on Go to Ads Manager. It will take me to another interface. So at this point, it says Launching Ads Manager. It has brought me to my account overview. I am still waiting for everything under this interface, everything on this interface to load. So at this point, it is done loading and it has brought me here. So all I will do at this point is for me to go ahead and look at the left hand side here. I'll look at the left hand side here. So looking at this left hand side, there are many features. All I will do is for me to go ahead and click on the second feature here. The second feature. So I've gone ahead to click on the second feature. I've gone ahead to click on the second feature, and the name of that feature is campaigns. The name of the feature is campaigns. So because I am not seeing what is written on this other side, like this particular space has covered it, I'll go ahead and click on a blank space here so that everything can be visible for me to see. Now it has brought me to this interface. So guys, what I will do next is for me to look up here. I can see create up here, so I'll go ahead and click on create. This create is in green color. I've gone ahead to click on create. Now it has brought me to this interface. This is the interface where you tend to choose a campaign objective. One thing you need to know about Facebook and Instagram ads is this: you can only choose one campaign objective per time. Anyway, if you want to use different objectives for one campaign, you have to place that ads like one after the other. You understand? So if you're running ads, let's say for your YouTube monetization, you can use awareness, you can use traffic, different ads. But personally, I would advise you that instead of you to do that, just look for an objective that suits well with what you want to do. So for the purpose of this tutorial, we want to sell our books, we want to sell our digital products on seller. So all I will do at this point is for me to go ahead and click on traffic. I have to click on traffic. I know that most persons in my comment section will be like, oh, grow with Mimi, why are you using traffic instead of sales? Now let me tell you something. If you are running ads for the first time, using seller, if you're running ads for the first time to seller, the best objective for you to use is traffic. If you use sales, Facebook and Instagram will charge you very high because seller will not have previous events. You understand? So after running ads for traffic, after you must have gathered traffic, people must have bought your products, you may now change it to sales. Please do not make a mistake I made the other time and Facebook was charging me very high. You understand? So traffic is the best objective. So because traffic is the best objective for our campaign, I'll go ahead and click on it. So when clicking on it, ensure that it is traffic. Now these are the things that you can achieve using traffic. Traffic, you will get link clicks. Now when people see this your products, they will click on your link. Once they click on that link, the link will take them directly to seller. If it is something they have interest for, they will definitely buy. Do you understand? Then another thing is landing page views. It will take people to your page on seller as well. So when people get to see what they love, if they have the money, they will want to pay. Even if they don't have the money at the moment, they might want to add it to their cart. You understand? Then another thing is Instagram profile visit. Instagram profile visit. So that's why I'd like telling people, when running Facebook and Instagram ads, link your Facebook to your Instagram. I be link Instagram to Facebook. You understand what I mean? So link your Instagram to your Facebook so that you will achieve it. Anyway, if you've not linked your Instagram to Facebook, don't worry, I'll still show you what to do in the course of this training. Then another thing is Messenger, Instagram and WhatsApp calls. So at this point, I'll go ahead and click on continue. I'll go ahead and click on continue here. I've gone ahead to click on continue after choosing our objective. So it has brought this small box for me. I'll go ahead and click on continue again. I have gone ahead to click on continue again. It will take me to another interface. So guys, at this point, it has brought me to this interface. I want you to pay very close attention. I want you to pay very close attention. So it has brought me to this interface. All I will do is for me to go ahead and click on next. Do you understand? I'll go ahead and click on next. But most persons, they like naming their campaigns. So one thing about Facebook and Instagram ads is that once you create they will just name the campaign for you once you create a campaign. So you may want to customize the name. So here, let me just leave it at what Facebook has given to me. You may want to change yours. It's not difficult. It's just for you to click on this space here, then write. You may want to say campaign to seller, any name of your choice. Go ahead and fix it here. So after that, I'll go ahead and click on next. So in order for you to see next, you need to look below. Here. Down at the right hand side. Have gone ahead to click on next. So now that I've clicked on next, it has brought me to this interface. This is the second stage. You understand? It has brought me to this interface. If you check, the name is the same. So this is where you need to pay close attention. Please pay attention. So here it says website, like conversion location. This conversion location. So one thing about this conversion location is that if you choose the wrong location for your conversion, it will not be successful. Do you understand? So here it says website. Because we are sending people to seller, we need to choose website. Do you understand? So you ensure that you've chosen website. So at this point, all I will do is for me to scroll down like this. At this point, this is what I am going to do. Can you see this performance goal? This is it. If you look very well, you see a little arrow here. You click on the arrow. Once you click on the arrow like this, you will see traffic goals. Put your own in this particular one. This one says, we will try to show your ads to the people most likely to click them. Do you understand? So this is Facebook telling you that it will send your ads to people that will mostly click on them. You understand? Click on your ads. So once they click on your ads, it will take them to your page on selar. So I've clicked on that already. At this point, we have to move on. You scroll like this. Now we are talking about daily budget. This is very important. I need to take out time to explain it to you. This daily budget, how much do you want to spend in a day? How much do you want to spend in a day? Now let me tell you something. If your product is high ticket product, you need to put in more money. If your product is low ticket product, you need to put lesser amount of money. So any product from 10,000 above is high ticket product. Do you understand? It is high ticket product. So if your product is 10,000 and above, you should at least put up to 5,000 naira. That is you telling you Facebook and Instagram to charge you 5,000 naira per day. The least should be 5,000 naira. You understand? Per day. Then on the other hand, if your product is low ticket, 5,000 and below, the least you should put should be 2,000 naira. You understand? Now another thing is this. Personally, I like telling people this. So this is what Facebook and Instagram is suggesting for me. It says with 3,980 naira, this is the estimated result. This is the estimated result in a day. So these ads will reach about 3,100 persons to 9,000 persons, and the clicks that will likely have will range between 128 to 369. You understand? So any amount you'll be putting, so let me show you something. Let me change this amount from 3,980 to 5,000 in a day. Let me change it to 5,000 in a day. So once you change it to 5,000 in a day, the estimated amount here will also change. Now let me tell you something. Facebook and Instagram will charge you per click. You understand? So per click. So once anybody clicks on your product, or once anybody clicks on your link and goes to your page, they assume that that person is buying from you. So they will just charge you. The more people will click on your link, the lesser the amount they will charge you. So if you are selling high ticket products, don't be angry when they charge you up to 500 naira. For instance, if they are charging you 500 naira per click, and as that person clicked on your ads, goes to your seller, the person purchases, let's assume your product is about 20,000 naira or 30,000 naira. Like, you know that you can't compare 500 naira per click to your product of about 20,000 naira, 30,000 naira. You understand? So you don't need to complain, because Facebook charges sometimes based on high ticket and low ticket products. If you're into real estate, it will be very, very high. You understand? So at this point, let's proceed. So our daily budget is 5,000 naira. So if you've noticed, the estimated daily result has increased because I changed it from 3,000 something to 5,000 naira. You understand? Now another thing we are going to do at this point is for us to set date. Now when setting date, you need to give Facebook enough time for it to understand what your product is all about. You understand? So this is what I like doing personally. Today is what date? Now this is what I like telling people, and it is very, very important. So at this point, you go ahead and click on the date. Once you click on the date, this calendar will pop up. Once it pops up like this, you need to choose the following day. So like right now, I will choose this day. I will choose 10th because today is 9th. I have chosen 10th because today is 9th. So now that I have chosen 10th, what I will do at this point is for me to go ahead and choose the time. Go ahead and choose the time. Now click on the time. I have clicked on the time. Listen very attentively. Your ads should always start at 12 a.m. Your ads should always start at 12 a.m. You understand? Now, once your ads start at 12 a.m., Facebook must have understood everything. You understand? Facebook must have understood everything. Do not place ads like this minute and it is going to run in 1 hour. Facebook will just push out that ads to anybody at all because they want to charge you. You understand? They want to make their money. It is business. But once you give Facebook enough time for it to understand what your ad is all about, you see that ad will generate result before you even wake up from sleep. You understand? Now, you should know that this ad, we are scheduling it. It's not something that you'll be like, oh, should I stay till 12 a.m. before I place the ad? No, that is why we are putting date and time. So once it is that time, your ads will automatically go live. Now, there is something called checks. Like Facebook and Instagram, they do some checks before they will make your ads go live. So once you place your ads like this, they will go through it. Sometimes it might take up to 1 hour. Sometimes it might take 30 minutes. Sometimes it might take it will not even take up to 12 hours, but trust me, within 2-3 hours they are done checking everything and they will approve it. It's either they approve it or they reject it. If they reject it, they will tell you the reason they have rejected your ads, so you can always place another one. Do you understand? Next thing we are going to look out for is the end date. Personally, I don't like putting end date in my ads. Do you understand? It somehow limits the ads, so you just have to keep this end date like this as it is, because let's assume if this ad does well, if it does well, you can always refund it. You can always fund it again and keep the ads running. But in a situation where you put end date, once it gets to that end date, these ads will stop. And once they stop, you cannot fund it again. You will need to duplicate the ads. And for you to duplicate the ads, Facebook will also need time to understand the ads again. So it might make the price, the charges, how much they're going to charge you, to increase a little. You understand? So it is best you just leave the end date blank, so that if the ads does well, you can always refund, and you can refund like that till next year. Do you understand? So at this point, we are done with the end date. We have to scroll like this. Keep scrolling. Now look at this space. You see locations. If you are in Nigeria, by default it will be in Nigeria. Like right now, mine is in Nigeria. Now if I click on this show more options under Nigeria, show more options, I am going to see minimum age. Now let me tell you something. If you are selling something, I like telling people this, and this is what I do personally. If you are selling, please forget about age 18. These people, most of them do not have the purchasing power. A child of 18, okay, let me just say an adult of 18 years might not really have money to buy your products, might not have 20,000 naira to buy your products. Okay, let's start with location. We'll go to age. So we'll click on this location. Once you click on this location, you'll see edit here. You understand? You'll see edit. Once you see edit, so let's assume you want people in the US to see your ads. You can use this search location. You can click on the search location. You can type USA. Okay, just type, once you type USA, it will pop up like this. You click on it. You understand? Now this is another thing I like telling people. Do not choose any country that you can't receive money from. If you're choosing US, no, just have means of receiving money. If you're using UK, have means of receiving money from those countries. You understand? That is for people who do host classes. But for seller, I think seller already has means through which people can buy with other currencies. So at this point, if you're choosing Ghana, you may want to target Ghana. any country at all. Let me mention this because it is something I do personally and it has been working for me. In a situation where you use many countries, the tendency of Facebook charging you high is very, very high. You understand? So personally, I love using Nigeria alone. Like, that is me telling Facebook to circulate my ads within Nigeria. Now, in a particular country, there are some states that people believed it has purchasing power the most. So if you want to detail your ads down like that, so you can detail it down to Abuja, people in Abuja, you can put Port Harcourt, you can put Lagos, you can put Oyo State, you can put Delta State, you can put Dimension Port Harcourt, very, very important. So these 5 states in Nigeria are the states believed that like people there, they have the purchasing power. You understand? You may want to put Akwa Ibom and other nearby states. Now let's proceed. When you're done with the location, you scroll down. So here, let's move to age. Remember I told you something earlier on about age. So I'll go ahead and click on age. Now that I've clicked on age, it is telling me to edit. Now I've clicked on it and it has brought out this small arrow. I'll go ahead and click on the small arrow. I've gone ahead to click on the small arrow. I mentioned something earlier. I said if you are selling, people between the age of 18 might not have that purchasing power. People within the age of 19, 20 might not have that purchasing power. So what I love doing personally is that I do target people from 25. At least from the age of 25, most persons are done with higher institution. Most persons are almost done with higher institution. Most persons are like looking for jobs. You understand? Most persons have started thinking about their lives. They've started thinking about the future. You understand? So at that point, they might look for your product. They might want your product. You understand? They might have need for your product at that point, or most of them are even working, so they have little money to purchase. You understand? So I'll go ahead and click on 25. Now I have clicked on 25. Next thing I will look out for is the language. This is very, very important. You need to choose the language, because if you don't choose the language, your ads might just be converted to French. They will send French to people who do not understand French. So at this point, I've gone ahead to click on language and it is telling me to edit. I've gone ahead to click on the edit. Now I've clicked on the edit and here it says search languages. Here I'll go ahead and type English. So I've typed English. We have 2 kinds of English. So here we have English UK and English US. So I'll go ahead and click on English all. You understand? So even if you speak English US or you speak English United Kingdom, like, my ad should be shown to you because there is really no much difference. You understand? Now we are done with language. Now we are going to scroll again. Here we have placements. Personally, why I don't like using this placement is that Facebook is not always distributing it that much. Like, it's a kind of narrows your ads. You understand? That's why I do leave placements for Facebook to just place it for me. So at this point, I'll go ahead and click on next. I've gone ahead to click on next and it will take me to another interface. This is the final stage and I want you to pay close attention. So at this point here it says identity, the profile that will be used in your ads. So already this is the page I'm using. Lioness Digital Academy is what I am using. Now here it requires Instagram. Remember that I told you for you to run Facebook ads, you need an Instagram account. So if you have not linked your Instagram, all you have to do is for you to click on this arrow. Click on this arrow. Once you click on the arrow, it will give you the leverage for you to add your Instagram account. It is easier to add from here. So in case you forgot your password or something, like, it is easier to add from here. So you go ahead and click on it and add it. Once you add it, you are going to proceed. Do you understand? Once you add it, we are going to proceed. Now, next thing we have to look out for is multi-advertiser ads. Look at it here. Multi-advertiser ads. Please try your best to turn it off. This is what it means. Like, when Facebook is showing your ads to people, it will show it with similar ads to yours. You understand? So here we want to dominate. Like, we want only our ads. We want our ads to stay on its own. So at this point, because we want our ads to stay on its own, we have to turn it off. Just untick it. Personally, I do untick it. If you don't want to untick it, if you want Facebook to show your ads alongside that of other people, there is really no problem. Now, this is where everything is. Under this place, under this destination, it says, tell us where to send people immediately after they tap or click on your ads. This is the most important thing. Now, it says website URL. Website URL. Now, this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Please pay close attention. You are going to Selar. You have to go to Selar at this point. When you go to Selar, copy the link to your products, the product you want to sell. I am not saying you should copy the link to your store. I said you should copy the link to a particular product, the exact product that you want to sell. So at this point, I will minimize. I will go to my notes and copy the link to the products I personally want to sell. So this is the link. So go to Selar and copy yours. You understand? So you go to Selar and copy yours. After copying yours, this is what you will do. If you look at this interface, you see a little box there. I have gone ahead to click on the box. I am going to select everything. If you check, like right now, you see that it is showing red. It is telling us that I have not done the right thing. You understand? This is because the right link that is supposed to be here is not here, meaning that I have not done the right thing. So all I will do is for me to paste that my link from Selar. You understand? If you notice, immediately I pasted that link from Selar, that link to my products. I am not saying your Selar store. I know why I am emphasizing and re-emphasizing. This is the link. This is the link to my product on Selar. So now that I have pasted it, that red stuff is gone. Now that my product on Selar, this is the flyer for it. So once you paste the link to your product you want to sell on Selar, automatically, if you check at this side, if you check your right hand side, you will see the flyer. You will see the flyer or the cover of that product you're selling. You understand? So this is the flyer showing. Now, this is one thing you need to know about ads. Everything you need to do is here on the left hand side. This particular space is divided into two. We have the right and the left. So whatever thing you're doing on this right will be reflecting. This is like your monitor. Will be reflecting on the right hand side. Whatever you're doing on the left will reflect on the right. So at this point, on this my left hand side, I had to put my product link, and automatically on my right hand side it displayed the cover of that product on Selar. If yours does not display the cover of your product on Selar, I am sorry to say you have not done it the right way. You understand? So let's proceed. I know why I am taking out time to explain this, because it is very, very important. So now we are going to scroll. Now looking at this space, you will see display link. Now that's your link The link to your product on seller is what we are going to paste here. That link, that's our link on seller, is what I have pasted here. The link to that my product is what I have pasted under display link. Now I've pasted that link. What I will do at this point is this. After fixing the display link, what next I will do is for me to choose this one. I need to choose WhatsApp under this browser add-ons. So I'll go ahead and choose WhatsApp. So when viewing your ads, like sometimes after placing ads, while scrolling, you might come across your own ads. Like where you have that learn more button, you will see WhatsApp button there. So at this point I have clicked on WhatsApp. Next thing I will do is for me to click on setup creative. So I've gone ahead to click on setup creative. So I'll be using image. If you have a video, fine, you can use video, but for the sake of this tutorial I'll be using image. Do you understand? So I've gone ahead to click on image and it has brought me to this interface. Why you are seeing this is because my seller, like, is already working from seller. That's why you're seeing this. Now at this point I'll look at the left hand side. The first thing I can see here is creative. The second one is media. I'll click on the media. Do you understand? The first one is creative, the second one is media. So I've gone ahead to click on media. Because I've clicked on media, it has brought out my previous ads, like the previous flyer that I've used in running ads. So let's assume this is the one I want to use for these ads. I'll go ahead and click on it. I have gone ahead to click on it. Next thing I will do is for me to check below and click on next. You understand? I've gone ahead to click on next. This is how it will show when people come across my ads. You understand? I will go ahead and click on next again. I have gone ahead to click on next. This is the most important aspect of it. This is why I like telling people, before you run ads, try as much as you can to keep your primary text, keep your description, keep your headlines and all of that. And I'm always telling us to keep this thing 5 each. So at this point I'll go ahead and click on primary text. So I already have my primary text. All I'll need to do is for me to head over to my Google Docs and copy it. You understand? So I believe you have yours too. So I'll copy it without the headline. I am copying my primary text without the headline. So I'll go ahead and copy here. I've gone ahead to copy. This is the first one. My primary text. This is the text that people will see once they come across your ads. So it has to be well written. No mistakes. It shouldn't be that, oh, don't come telling me, oh, I made a mistake. You cannot make mistake. Oh, you shouldn't even make mistake. You understand? It's not something you should make mistake about. So I'll go ahead and copy the second one. I'll go ahead and copy the second one. This is the second one. I've gone ahead to copy the second one. I've copied it. I'll come here. So if you look at this interface here, you can see add text option. You click on the add text option. Once you click on the add text option, you'll see enter another option for primary text. You click on that enter another option for primary text. You paste your text again. So at this point I'll pause this video, then I'll put my primary text. Once I'm done, I'll let you know. So I am putting 5. I want you to also use 5. Now when you use 5, you're telling Facebook to use any one that is peculiar to your people, anyone that people will likely click on. You understand? So Facebook will be the one to choose. All you have to do is for you to give Facebook good ones. So Facebook already knows the one that is best for your audience. So let me fix it. After fixing it, we continue. At this point, I am done adding my primary text. There are 5 in number. Look at them here. So next thing I will do is for me to add my headlines. So I'll minimize like this. I'll come here. I'll come to my Google Docs. I'll go ahead and copy my headline. So you're adding everything one after the other. I have copied it. I will come back here. I'll click on add headline option. I have clicked on it. I have pasted it. I've pasted it at this point. Now looking at it, like there are 5 in number. So I've added my primary text 5. I've added my headline 5. Next thing I will do at this point is for me to add my description. You understand? So this description needs to be well detailed. You understand? It should summarize everything that your product is all about. So I will go ahead and copy my description. So let's assume this is my description. I've gone ahead to copy it. I'll come here to description and paste it. What you need to know about description is this: you need just one description, but as for your primary text, you need 5. For your headline, you need 5. You understand? So because our objective is traffic, so I'm gonna use this call to action, learn more. I am using the learn more call to action. So this is it. We have many of them. We have apply now, we have book now, contact us, download, get offer, promotions, and all of that. So call to action is very, very important. You need to use the one that best describe what you're doing. Do you understand? So the best one for this particular ad is learn more. So at this point, I'll go ahead and click on next. I've clicked on next, and it will take me to another interface. Now this is the interface it has brought me to. You have to wait for it to load, because once it loads, it will show you how people will see your ads on Facebook. Do you understand? So sometimes it takes long, so I might not really wait for it to load at this moment. Okay, it's even done loading. So this is it. It will definitely show. So I'll go ahead and click on done. Done is below. Have gone ahead to click on done. It will take me to another interface. Now it has brought me to this interface. This is it. I told you earlier on that this is like the monitor while you're working on this other side. So at this point, you have to carefully go through these ads, carefully check everything in case you want to make any correction. You understand? Carefully go through it from start to finish. Do not forget to link your Instagram. Now you go through it, go through everything. So at this point, I think we are good to go. All I will do now is for me to go ahead and click on publish. I'll just go ahead and click on publish. You can watch this video over and over again. Now it has not ended here. There are other things I need to show you, because it is one thing to place an ad, it is another thing for you to monitor it. Ads management. I will show you how to manage your ads. So at this point, I'll go ahead and click on publish. You understand? I've gone ahead to click on publish. Once you click on this publish, you need to wait and be sure that it is publishing or it has published, and you need to focus your attention here. If it was successful, this is where it will show. At this point, this ad is successful. This particular ad is successful. You understand? Now if you look at this place, you notice that my ad is scheduled. You understand? Now after placing this ad, in order for you to monitor your ads very well, this is what you have to do. You need to come over to Play Store. If you're using an iPhone, you go to your App Store. You need to come over to your Play Store. You come over to your Play Store and type Meta Ads Manager. Meta Ads Manager. So once you type Meta Ads Manager, this is what the app looks like. This is what it looks like. You go ahead and open it. It is telling me to update because I have the app already, so I am not going to update. I'll just go ahead and open what I have. You understand? So at this point, I've gone ahead to open what I have. So this is the amount I have spent so far. With this particular AdSense. This is the amount I have in, and these are the ads that I have in this particular account. This is the one that is currently ongoing. This is how much I've spent. This is the one for my client, one of my clients. Now let me show you something. This is the ads we just placed now. Now let me tell you something. Once you place your ads like this, you remember that these ads will be active at 4 a.m. tomorrow. At 4 a.m. probably you wake up around 6-7. Once you wake up, you come and check how much is Facebook charging you per click. You understand? So if you have like 40 clicks here, it will show how much Facebook is charging you per click. Will be here how much you spent so far. Okay, let me use this one. This one is lead generation. So this particular ads has brought in a total of 1,787 leads, and Facebook is charging me per lead 68 naira, which is very, very okay. And this is the amount I have spent so far. You understand? Now let me tell you something. Once this particular ad is active, you need to come and check how much Facebook is charging you. If your product is high ticket products, they might charge you a bit high. Now I also want you to know this. I know that once an ad is active, Facebook might charge you a little bit high at that first time. The fact that Facebook is charging you high does not mean you should rush and go and off it. You need to give Facebook time for Facebook to really understand what your ad is all about, like 48 or 72 hours for them to understand what your ad is all about. Once they understand what your ad is all about, the tendency of them circulating it more to more people is very, very high, and once people are clicking on it, the amount will reduce. Can you see it in this one? This particular ads, Facebook started charging me, I think, about 200 naira. As at then, this ads has been here for some weeks. Facebook started charging me 200 naira. Later on, it reduced to 150. Later on, it reduced, and now they are now charging me 68 naira. So don't be too fast for you to delete your ad. You understand? So guys, there are other things I would love to show you concerning ads, but that will be in another video. If you have a video request, if you have anything you want to know about ads management, let me know in the comment section. If you want to learn how to place ads, let me also know in the comments. So thank you so much for watching up to this point. See you guys in my next video, and bye for now.